guys, I'm wearing the same shirt from last video. I just did a video on these brows. I did a review on the Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen and the eye right there if you want to go watch that, and then come back to this video because that is a tutorial on my eyebrows. So today we'll be doing a blue and yellow look. I'm not sure what the rest of the makeup will turn out like because we haven't gotten there yet. I do have everything in front of me though, and we're testing out some new products today, so I'm so excited. I did finally get this palette that I've been trying for months to get to work for me to work. So what more can I ask for? So before we get into this video, please subscribe at the button down below and like this video and let me know what you want to see next. And I peeped you. You better turn that notification bell on so you get notified when I upload a video. Thank you. So of course we are going to prime with the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 2. Nothing new. I love this base. Didn't want to love it, but I love it. Let's just like blend it out with my finger first, so it doesn't soak up into the sponge and get cakey. So I'm using a mini Real Techniques. I think this is called an eye contour sponge. I'm not really sure. Got it at TJ Maxx and I absolutely love these little things. So for today's palette, we're using the Prolux Miami palette, which is the same brand that I got this, what's this called? A mirror from. We're going to be using this Miami palette. It is beautiful. Like, look at this packaging. Like, you cannot get over this. Like, this reminds me of CSI Miami to the max. I just cannot. Like, this is Miami. I'm from Florida, so I feel like this is Miami. I feel like this palette represents Miami completely. This is the palette, and guess what? We're only going to be using 3 shades today. I think I used 3, maybe 4, but we are going to go in with that blue shade right there. That is the shade, I want to say Blue Skies. If you guys know me personally, I don't like huge palettes. So this is like, I feel like I have no room. So we're going to be taking not the dog hair. We're going to be taking the Orchid brush set, some of the brushes from Coastal Scents. That's what this is. Yes, it's called Blue Skies. And we're going to dip into it. I really saturated my brush. I'm not going to lie, like I saturated it and do you see that? The pigment? And with this look, I patted. I tapped my little behind off. You will barely see me swipe unless I'm blending out the transition shade, which barely need to be blended. Or like in the inner corner. But I barely tapped, and to get in the inner corner with these larger brushes, I usually just tip my head back. But definitely I recommend tapping and building up the color like that. And we're done. Just kidding. We're done with that color though. Okay, so what I did next is I took Miami Vice, which is that color right there. It's a white, well, it looks white, but it's actually really blue. It's a very, very, very light blue. Like blue. We're gonna take this pixie brush. This is the E02. It comes in a set, I believe. And we are just going to blend that out as much as we can. We do have the P. Louise base on there, but you see it is going to blend away, and we're going to have to refill that little gap. Hope that's not a dry patch on my eyelid. This side didn't get that bad, but that's pretty bad. So how are you guys doing? Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. All That Makeup by Caylah. All right, so that's all blended out. So we gotta re-intensify the color again. You gotta go back in with that Blue Sky shade and re-intensify. And it does re-intensify pretty easily, honestly. Like, I was pretty impressed with the mattes, honestly, but the shimmers is what's my issue in the palette. Like, they're beautiful. I have a dry patch on my eyelid. I love that for me so freaking much. Yeah, that is not the eyeshadow, that's my eyelid. So let's just pat and leave it alone. And now what I did, we are going to go in with this makeup wipe. These are the Bliss makeup wipes. We're gonna be taking these. These are the Pride ones. These are like amazing. They're the Makeup Melt oil-free makeup wipes. And we are gonna go in and cut the crease first, so we don't get that blue undertone when we do cut the crease, because we want it to be yellow. Yellow and blue make green, and they're both matte, so it's not gonna be the same as applying, you know, a shimmer shade on the lid. That was my justification for doing this extra step, because I really did not want to do it, but I did it for y'all, just to be precise. You ever like start a makeup look and you love it, but you want it to be over with? That's this one. I'm so like nervous about this eye not turning out like the other one. pretty sure it will. Our P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 2, like always at the moment. And I actually put it on the back of my hand and I cut my crease like that. My nose, I'm like struggling with allergies right now and I need my nose to stop itching and my throat to stop being so scratchy. So we're taking this Morphe M170-2. I had a brain fart. And we're going to saturate the brush front and back, but not like messily. Don't be messy about it. No one likes messy makeup. And we are going to cut the crease. Okay, I really cannot cut my crease and talk at the same time. That is my downfall. I had this look in my head all freaking day long and I wanted to just come home from work and film. So that's what I did. It is currently 8:41 at night. I go to work at 7:30 in the morning. So once I get done with this makeup look, film a few TikToks, will be time for bed. Okay, and for the excess, you really do want to pat that away, but not too much because it is matte. Okay, and then we're taking the Coconut Grove shade at the bottom, which is that bright yellow. It's kind of like a pastel yellow, and we are going to pop that in the inner corner of the crease. For this, I'm using one of these Morphe All I Want brushes from the brush set. Definitely highly recommend that brush set because I use them all the time, honestly. I'm just gonna pat. We're gonna pat because we don't want to move that base. And my brush is very saturated with product. I know, but that's how I got it to work and be pigmented and get placed right where I needed it to be. Usually I would not place this much eyeshadow on my eyelid, but you know, when do I ever do matte looks? This was really intimidating to me and not as satisfying to me as shimmer, but it looks pretty it looks pretty bomb on, honestly. Next, we're going in with the Summertime color, which is that bright, like true yellow. I want to say it's like a sunflower yellow. And we're going to pop that from the light yellow into the blue to create that gradient. You guys, I just used the same exact shade. Have not cleaned up any fallout yet. There's a lot of kickback in this palette, by the way. If you hate that, I don't really care. I don't care about fallout because I usually do my eyes first whenever I play with color, honestly, or any kind of makeup because it's just easier. Like I can mess up and not feel bad about it. So you see how that's kind of harsh? We're gonna take the brush, this brush right here, and we're gonna go back into that blue shade and we are gonna tap and just tap and just tap. And it should turn a little bit green. And then I take the yellow on this brush and I pop it into the blue to create a green. Sorry if you hear my phone going off. Starface is blowing me up. Okay, and so next, because you guys really enjoyed me using these, I'm going to be using the NYX Vivid Brights in the shade Vivid Halo. This is like one of my favorite shades. This yellow is so pretty. I am obsessed with it. And this, I believe these do have a little like, I'm gonna clean that up. I believe those do have some, like a bullet or something in there, like, you know, a little BB type of thing, a little metal piece, whatever you want to call them. Probably my Florida coming out, y'all, I'm sorry. But literally all you want to do is not make a thick line, and you want to shake it and make sure you shake it before you apply it to your eye, honestly. There's one line, and then here's another. Going this way, you're going to pull the liner very far. So I suggest going out and then going back in towards your eye and just like do it over and over again until you get the flow of the motion. And then you'll be able to do eyeliner like here, like, you know, you've been doing it since you were born. Eyeliner was the number one thing I was so proud I mastered. Okay, these are definitely two different wings, so I'm gonna fix this one over here. Okay, so I'm going to switch out my camera battery, and then we'll move on to the face. Okay, so we finished. We're doing a TikTok that my cousin sent me. I'm not gonna insert it because it's a lot of bad language. We will be using, I don't know what that is on my finger. I don't know what that is on my finger. Oh well. We'll be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I haven't touched this in a while, but you guys, Look how much I love this. My sister had her fingers in it because I usually use the back of my nail. Sis, why you put your fingers in this? You hit pan on it. This is $20 by itself, maybe 25. I ain't got money like that. This is the mini. The original one's $50. Don't do that no more. Don't use that much. You don't need that much. Okay, love you. I'm so sad you can see the bottom of this. I'm sad, I am upset, and that means I'm gonna have to buy another one soon. Smells so good though. Like I wish I was on Tatcha's PR list when they sent out the Nintendo Switches because boy, I want one so bad. Y'all did that. It smells so delicious. And usually I don't like fragranced makeup like that. Like it's like this fragrance because it's a pretty fragrance, y'all. But this stuff is just so good. Like I don't care. I don't care. It does leave a cast. This hurts. Like this, I'm gonna leave that and I'm not gonna touch that like that. You see how swollen it is? Like that is literally, I think it's 2 pimples in one, y'all. I always talk to people like I'm talking to Kristen. Okay, we're not going anywhere. I just always need primer because my skin hates foundation if I don't put primer on, so I don't have a choice. Okay, so for foundation, we are gonna be using something that's pretty much empty. I do have a backup, but I don't want to waste any of it. This is the Maybelline, no, this ain't Maybelline. CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I'm in the shade M80. I'm probably a shade in the tans now, but I don't have no more of those because they gave them all away. Okay, so we are, I don't know how this is gonna squirt out, so we're just gonna squirt on the back of my hand for now because it's pretty gross. Like if you knew me, how clean I keep my makeup, like this is pretty disgusting for me. We're gonna warm it up on the back of my hand. There is like these little white dots in this foundation. I think it's like it's the mattifying pigment in it, like the powder pigment. Like you do see it, but after you like powder down your face and like do concealer and all that, definitely goes away. 100% it goes away. I used a lot of foundation for no reason. Don't use this much. You do not need this much foundation. I'm pretty sure the sponge that we're using today is going to soak up some. The sponge is definitely gonna soak up some, 100%, because it's so soft, like one of my favorites, and I need another one. It is the Ofra Perfecting Puff, and yes, it is a little bit dirty. I think it's stained, so don't come for me. Okay, I'm not used to having my hair down, but I just wet my hair and I need to wash it, but we're not gonna do that until this weekend. Ooh, that hurt really bad. Don't come for me, no, my foundation is really light right now. I'm gonna fix that. Don't worry. So for concealer, we are doing the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer just to be cohesive. And this is the shade M900. With this, you don't need a lot of this. This is like Shape Tape, but like not as drying, 100%. I'm gonna tone down the yellows because I am a little bit more of a neutral shade of, and it's not gonna like brighten too much because I am pretty bright in the camera already. All right, that's gonna be covered up with powder because now it's doing that little thing where nothing wants to stick to it. Okay, whatever. I didn't even pick it. It's just freaking sore. This concealer is like Shape Tape, and it's way better than Shape Tape in my opinion because of the fact that it does not dry me out like a Sahara Desert. Like Shape Tape, I love it to death, but do I love how old it makes me? No way. Absolutely not. So this one, absolutely. Okay, before we set our face, I want to try this Revlon, what is this? Wonder Woman, because I just got on the PR list. This is the Liquid Armor Glow Pot, and I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of it. Okay, so this is, ooh, upside down. This is the packaging. Boo, 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 boo. This is the glow pot. Look at that. I'm very interested to see how it's gonna look on my skin, especially because I have dry skin right now. So I'm honestly just gonna take the butt of this, and there's some in the cap, so I'm just gonna take some of that. Ooh, it's really thick. It's thicker than I thought. I'm gonna take it on the back of my hand first, and now we're gonna pop it on my cheekbones. Is it gonna lift up my, oh, it's not lifting up my foundation. Ooh, that looks pretty. Y'all, if y'all wear no makeup, 100% check out this. Like, I feel like this would look really, ooh, this made my my skin looks so pretty and like rehydrated. Look at that glow. It looks a little bit sweaty, but I would wear it still. And it's not lifting up any of my makeup, I don't think. Let me look close. Yeah, it's not lifting up any of my makeup on my skin. Like it sounds sticky, like you can feel it. Like, listen. Like you can definitely like hear it. For setting powder, we are using the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey again because I absolutely love it and I want to try it with the powder puff instead of, you know, my sponge. So let's try it like that because we had a Laura Mercier event and that's how we learned to apply it by demo. So, oh wow, my concealer barely even creased without setting it. So putting this down, picking up this sponge, and they said to basically cuff it around your finger like this and dip into the powder and then dip it back into the lid to make it even on the surface and then set your face. So I see a difference. It does not look as like cakey at all. And definitely, oh wait, hold on, let's see, let me set my whole face before I give you a opinion. So there's still a little bit of a glow coming through and I'm pretty sure like once my foundation settles the glow will come through even more, but we have to test it on like a weird day where I'm not doing anything and not going to apply highlighter because I am. Okay, so I'm doing this TikTok and it's like so difficult because she be talking so fast. So this is from Ciate London and I've been wanting, I have two flavors. I want to try this one because mango and lime, like how can you go wrong? Like mango and lime, y'all. So I'm gonna put some like in the, right here is chapped. So, oh, that came out fast. Ooh, that scared me. Ooh, it's dripping. Came through dripping. Don't want that. Let's throw this one away. Holy crap, that tastes good. That smell good. Well, I need to keep this in my purse. Thank you, Ciate London. Can't wait to try more. Your products it smells so good. I need a candle that smells like this. Who is here? Now my boyfriend gonna have to come over here because someone just knocked on my and they're not there. Was it KJ? I don't know. Y'all, this lip oil is bomb, period. Am I out of focus? Let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna, for my lower lash line, because I'm kind of freaked out, I'm just going to apply whatever was left on here and be lazy about it without trying to get it all over my face. This is a Shockwave Neon Eyeliner from LA Girl. I really love these. I thought it was dried out for a second, but it's not. And this is a shade Screamin'. It's a nice bright yellow. So we are going to pop that in the waterline, and I don't know if I can do this on camera. Okay, I have a new mascara that I wanted to try, even though I'm gonna apply false lashes, but I mean, I'm like, we're not using black liquid liner, so we should try this one. This is the Triple Shot XXL mascara from Ciate London because I did get a package sent from them. It looks like this, and this is what the lash applicator looks like. There's like cars speeding by my house and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna apply this to our lashes and just see how it performs because I'm curious. I've been thinking about this mascara for like weeks now because I got this package like weeks ago. Okay, let's see what kind of mascara it is. So I'm gonna do, okay. So this is definitely a lengthening mascara, I feel like. You can see my lashes here. I'll look up so you can see my lashes. 100% a lengthening mascara. I go for thickening mascaras because I do already have long lashes, so I don't really need any assistance in that. I feel like this is gonna be like a mascara I use under false lashes to blend because it doesn't give that thickness and I can see where I'm applying the lashes and everything like that. So that is my synopsis on that. For lashes today, I'm gonna do these off camera, but we're gonna be using the Makeup of the Day Freya lashes. They're so pretty. I feel like they're gonna really tie this look in together. Now I highly recommend her eyelashes because they're really easy to apply, and her brushes as well are really, what is all this banging? Her brushes are really easy to apply, and I actually really like, I'm trying to listen, so I'm like zoom spaced out. Oh my gosh. Come back to earth, Michaela. This is bothering me because I'm not used to being like home alone at night, so it's not too late. I mean, whatever. But I forgot what I was saying. Her stuff is bomb. Go ahead and check her out. So, you know what was all the noise about? Someone just shooting by my house. Love that. Because I was genuinely scared, guys. You know how I was. But thankfully, my mother is a law enforcement officer and she called me to let me know that she's there. She's right down the street. Everything's fine before I freak out, which I already was freaking out, but I ain't let her know that. But I was freaking out. Y'all saw it. For bronzer, we're using an oldie but a goodie. We're using the Tiny Medium Skin Bronzer from Makeup Geek. I really love this bronzer. If you haven't tried it, please try it. It's at Target and they are $20. And for the brush, we're using the concealer from Kabuki Blend because this is just the brush I grabbed because I wasn't focused on what I was doing when I was doing this side of my face. I did do my forehead and my this cheek. I want you to know that like this highlighter is popping through again. You see it? I haven't put anything on, but basically you can get this brush with the code Bake with Kate 10 for 10% off. And any of the baking and strobe brushes, it's all down below in the description. But basically I like to tap the bronzer on with this brush, honestly, so I can just get it where it needs to be placed and then blend it out from there. And I really love this brush because I have a lot of control because sometimes I be going ham. And for highlighter, we're using my favorite right now. This is the Yes Glitters Glow Getter highlighter duo. And there's 2 shades, Hustle and Grind. Again, join me on Spin. I'll link it down below. You can get this for a really good discount. Just saying, it's my favorite at the moment. I've used it a lot. Like, look at that. You can see how much I used it. I'm gonna mix both of these together to get a really nice peachy shade. And look at this, y'all. Look at this highlighter. How can you not want it? I'm just saying, like, it's perfection in every single way. I'm mixing, again, both of them together. I don't know why I re-dipped back into that gold shade right there. We're gonna take that and we are going to put it on our inner corners. For blush, we're gonna be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, and this is Nudist Society. I really love this shade. It's such an everyday color, and these are, I believe, $2.99, so definitely check them out at Target. And we're gonna be using the Luxie Tapered Highlighter Brush for our blush today. This is the number 522. In case you're interested, I link all the tools and stuff down below as well. The Sigma links are affiliate links, so I just wanna be transparent with you guys. I have not gotten a check from Sigma yet because I suck at affiliate anything. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is still available, but I ended up using KVD Beauty Bow and Arrow liquid lipstick. I'm really sure I got this when it was Kat Von D Beauty, but since Kat Von D isn't over it anymore, you know, why not use it? And why not put it to good use? Because I really like this and nude. And I honestly personally really like their liquid lipsticks and their eyeliner, but like I'm really cautious about who I support and why I support, so I had to, like, you know, drop them, but you know, let's give them another chance, guys. And this, you guys, is a finished look. I really am in love with it. It's something way different than I usually do, and the lashes really made me fall in love with it. I'm gonna do more matte looks because this was actually pretty fun. Let me know in the comments down below what color combinations you want to see, because you see how big this palette is. Let me know if you want me to do a certain color with this palette. So I'm thinking like maybe like I don't know, definitely help me out, you guys. And yeah, let me know if you tried any of these products. Definitely check out this highlighter. Follow me on Spin, download Spin, make an account, follow us. Let's get the community popping on there because it's already pretty popping. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.